Hey there, Topper teachers. I'm Dr. Erin Margarella, and I am your professor this semester for EDU 250 Intro into Education. This video will provide a broad overview with the expectations and requirements of this online course. So EDU 250 is an introductory course into education. We're going to talk about what it means to be a teacher, professionalism in education, standards in education, and we're also going to spend some time out in the schools. Like I said, my name is Dr. Erin Margarella. This is my 7th year at WKU as a professor. My focus is on middle and secondary education, as well as literacy integration and technology integration. If you have any questions or want to join my program, I would love to have you. But I can help you with all different levels of education, not just middle and secondary. So this is our textbook that we'll be using this semester. Right now, it's about $80 on Amazon. You can buy it if you'd like, if you prefer to hold the hard copy of the book in your hands. I have each chapter scanned in each week when you have to take a quiz on each chapter. So it's up to you if you want to buy it. If you don't want to buy it, like I said, you'll have PDF electronic copies of each chapter. As we move through the course, you'll read one chapter each week and take a short quiz on it. So if you're the type of person that likes to hold the book in your hand and write in your book, then you'd probably want to buy it. If you're good to read your chapters on your computer or on your iPad, then you might want to use the electronic scan copies that I've provided for you. So it's totally up to you. Let's see, next. So one of the big requirements this semester is that you attend an orientation meeting. So the dates are right here, as well as a QR code. You must attend one of these orientation meetings. During this meeting, you'll learn all about teacher education and all the paperwork associated with it. It'll be led by Stephanie Martin, who is the director of the OPES office, and she will help you from now, your very first semester in teacher education, all the way through graduation, certification, and finding a job. If you don't attend one of these required meetings, you will receive a grade of incomplete for this course. It doesn't matter if all of your work has been exceptional and you have 100% for all of your assignments, you will still receive an incomplete no matter what. So make sure that you find time in your schedule to attend one of these meetings. As you can see, there are several in Bowling Green and then one at each of our regional campuses. So check your schedule, sign up, and be sure to attend one of those meetings. Another big requirement in our class is that you complete 15 hours of field experience. So what that means is that you're going to go out into the schools and work with students for 15 hours of observation. Stephanie Martin will explain how this works during your orientation meeting, and she will set up the school that you will go to. If you have a school in mind and it's somewhere outside of Bowling Green, Stephanie can also help you facilitate that. In addition, we will also have a midterm exam where you will take the Google One test for educators. This is a technology test that reviews all of your skills associated with Google. So Google Docs, Google Sheets, Google Slides, all those types of things. As I mentioned earlier, you'll have a quiz each week on one chapter from our textbook. And then there will also be some group work. Not a lot, but within small groups, you'll create a Google site, teacher website. You'll work on a lesson plan and you'll teach that lesson and have it videoed. And then you'll have some Twitter challenges. All of the group assignments can be completed either together in person or through Zoom or through email, depending on your schedule. So there's no requirement that you would meet in person with your group at any time this semester. You can get creative and use technology to your advantage if your schedule or other elements prevent you from getting together in person. We will also have a final exam at the end of the semester that will cover all the chapters in your textbook. All chapter quizzes and the final exam are open book, so please don't be stressed about those. Assignments are always due on Sunday nights, except for on certain holidays. So just keep an eye on Google Classroom to see what dates things are due, but it's usually Sunday. Each week you will have a guiding document And that guiding document will give you your to-do list for the week. It'll tell you all the assignments that are required that week, as well as about how much time they should take. So be sure to always start with the guiding document before you begin diving into your work. This semester, we will also have a group me. This is for group chat. So you can use the QR code on the screen to join or use the link. The group me allows you to ask questions to both me, your professor, as well as to peers. So students can reply to the group me, as can I. So feel free to use the group me for any purposes that you might like. If you know of something cool that's happening on campus and you want to see if anyone would like to join you to attend, post it in the group me. There's no problem there. So use this to connect with your peers for events about the class as well as other things outside of the class. That's A-okay. Now I'm going to talk to you a little bit about professionalism. It's important to submit your work on time and follow the scheduled due dates. I am flexible if you run into some trouble or if issues happen in your personal life, but please let me know as soon as you can. It is better to let me know in advance if you're having an issue or struggling with something than after an assignment is already, say, 2 weeks late. Okay? So keep me in the loop if there's something going on in your life so that I can help you and give you some extra time to complete those assignments. If you drop the course, for some reason you're not able to complete the requirements associated with the course and you decide you just need to withdraw, please make sure you let me know. Remember, you will be working in small groups, so it's important that you don't just disappear. This is true of all classes that you take in college. At any time, if you find that you need to drop a course for any particular reason, it's professional to let your instructor or professor know that you'll no longer be attending the course. Be courteous in your emails to me and to your group members. Make sure that you address the person that you are contacting by name. For example, it's important to start an email that's sent to me with, "Dear Dr. Margarella, good morning, Dr. Margarella. Hello, Dr. Margarella." Include the person's name. This is an important level of professionalism and will make you look like a stronger student. In the subject line of your email, it's helpful to include the course number and a brief description of what your concern is. Be clear with what you're asking and be kind. Never be demanding. If you need extra time or additional support, a little bit of kindness goes a long way. I believe in giving my students grace. I know that we're all struggling right now with a lot of issues in the world, here at home, and a lot of things are going on in our lives. I am happy to extend some grace to you, but be kind when you're asking for anything beyond the requirements of the course, and I'll be happy to support you however I can. This class will not have any required Zoom meetings. So if you're looking for a class that has direct instruction from a professor, where the professor will be talking to you and guiding you through the readings and weekly expectations, this may not be the class for you. You would probably be better suited to attend an in-person class as opposed to an online class. Online classes such as this one require the students to work at their own pace and complete their assignments on time. If you don't feel that your organization skills or your planning skills are where they need to be to ensure you are successful in this environment, please be sure to register for an in-person section instead. Our first extra credit opportunity is available and posted in Google Classroom. You may choose to join a club for educators, and in Google Classroom, there is a list available so you can see which clubs are available. I encourage you to join a club and become active. You can make new friends, make connections, and become the teacher that you hope to be in just a few short years. In Google Classroom, we have some tips, trips, that's a tongue twister. There is a tips and tricks tab. In this tab, you'll find some information about how to navigate Google Classroom, how to check your grades, and things along those lines. So be sure to check out this tab in Google Classroom. Make sure that you continue to connect through GroupMe and through email. As a reminder, always be professional and kind and courteous. I hope that you all have a great semester. And if you need anything, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. I'm always here to help. Let's have a great semester and go Tops.